Hi friends, welcome back to my music room. Jonathan here, and if you can't already tell by the setup, the layout of the music room today, we are celebrating Taylor Swift's Red. Taylor's version is out now. It's the Slipmat. I'm still waiting for the actual vinyl to come. It's the Slipmat, and I'm also wearing the red beanie, which I think is still available. Taylor Swift Red. There's a lot to unpack with the full Red Taylor's version album. There's a lot of songs. There's 30 tracks altogether, and then if you get it on Apple Music, there's a bonus track, which is a message from Taylor, a short 25-second clip of something I haven't heard it yet. I'm assuming it's a message. But 30 tracks, including All Too Well, the 10-minute version, the long fabled All Too Well. I did not appreciate it fully at the time when it originally came out. So I'm really excited to really sink my teeth into this one. I will say that some of my favorite tracks at the time when the original first came out. I loved Red. I jammed to Red. I Knew You Were Trouble. I think even before it was a single, I was like, this is different for her, and I'm into it, and sign me up for whatever this is. And Stay, Stay, Stay was another great one. Everything Has Changed with Ed Sheeran. Like it had, I think everybody has their own favorites on it, and those are some of mine. I am sad to say that I was not all too familiar with All Too Well. So I am excited to hear how it was originally intended, which was this 10-minute version that Taylor and her team I think came up with at the time, and then now we have an official 10-minute version on Red Taylor's version. Um, I have heard some of the new songs, Message in a Bottle. I love Babe, The Very First Night. Like I love like Poppy meets Rocky meets Country Taylor. Like the that cross section that she hits so well. Like I love that. But I have not heard the All Too Well 10-minute version. I was saving it for this video because we're going to be watching together the All Too Well, the short film. It is 15 minutes long. The song, the full version of the song is 10 minutes. But this All Too Well short film, 15 minutes, starring Sadie Sink, Dylan O'Brien, and Taylor Swift is in it, written and directed by Taylor Swift. I heard it's a very emotional journey that'll make you feel some things, but we're gonna feel those things together right now as we watch the short film. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna be able to keep in this video due to it being long, and also like I don't want to ruin anything if there's special spoilers. And also copyright. Copyright's the main thing. But I do hope that you watch on your own and support the video and all that. Even though it's number one trending already, so you probably already seen it, which bravo. Alright, let's watch. This is All Too Well, the short film. Let's give it a go. Love is so short, forgetting is so long. Pablo Neruda. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For real? I don't know, I just feel like maybe I made you up.
Been there. All Too Well, the short film.
I walked to the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's.
There's that red
house,
scarf.
and you still got it in your drawer even now.
And Upstate Escape. And if you don't know, if you're not a Swiftie, that red scarf moment actually happened. It's a whole legend of the red scarf, and how brilliant she is. Taylor and her team is. She has one of the best merch collections. I have just like a few things here. I have a few more things ordered from the Red collection, which I'm excited about. But they actually have the red scarf for sale. And I think I ordered it. I have to double check, but I think I ordered it because I was like, you clever. So smart.
Disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, that magic's not here no more. And I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
Oh, it's so sweet. I mean, I have a feeling I know how this is gonna end. Just not well. But how sweet. They're in love. Lust? Love? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. The first crack in the glass. Wait, hold on. First crack in the glass. There was a flash of something. I didn't know if I was like missing an Easter egg, which queen of Easter eggs, this one. But it flashed too fast. It might have just been an effect. I might be looking too hard for them. The first crack in the glass, this says.
Album on the counter, your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. T-ball team, you told me about your past, thinking you could
Mhm.
and you were tossing me the car keys, but the patriarchy, keychain on the ground. We were always skipping
What the hell?
You never called it.
What a jerk.
Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same. But all I felt was shame, and you held my lifeless frame.
Why are you so pissed off?
I'm not pissed off. Who said I was pissed off?
Because you're acting pissed off.
Well, stop being a
Ridiculous.
jerk.
These are my friends. They were super fucking nice to you, too.
Well, I liked your friends. I never said I didn't like your friends.
Why
I didn't
were you
like the way that you acted around
You
them.
were being weird and quiet the entire time.
That's not being because you wouldn't
Yes, you
look at me.
were.
You dropped my fucking hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't even fucking notice. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know
dropped your
any of
hand.
these people. They're all strangers. They're all older than me.
But like, what are you
I
talking
feel so out of place. You're the only
You're
one that
making
makes me
this
feel
about
comfortable.
you.
You wouldn't
I'm
even
like,
look at me.
I'm catching up with friends. You're literally saying I dropped your hand. Like, what? I don't even remember the moment that you're talking about. How can you be like attacking me about something I don't even like fucking know?
I'm not a therapist, but I have been here. And when somebody says, I have been in her position before, and when she says, I felt bad due to the circumstances, or I was uncomfortable because of the circumstances, or what you did, hurt me. Some of the worst things you can do is gaslight and push away and say it's all in your head, which I think it's gaslighting. But you know what I mean. It's toxic. Like, this approach to fixing their problems or getting through this rough patch, or this situation that happened with his friends. This is not the way to do it. And I don't know how they, it said a crack in the glass, so I'm assuming this was like towards the beginning of the end of the road of their relationship, because this is not helpful. What he's doing is I'm team Sadie. Team Sadie's character.
I was doing it subconsciously. I was catching up
Don't
with
do that.
people.
You're making me feel fucking stupid.
Holy shit. I don't think I'm making you feel that way. I think you're making yourself feel that way. Literally a moment that I don't even fucking remember that you're like fucking like holding me hostage over. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. These are people I haven't seen in like 10 years. And you just sit there the entire fucking time.
First of all, it is not her fault that you have not seen your friends in 10 years. I don't think that they have been together for 10 years. And that's your problem for being a bad friend. If you have not seen them for that long. It is not on her. And you put her in a situation that she may have not been comfortable with. And you need to take ownership. Instead of saying that you probably felt dumb because of yourself. Sir. It's not it.
It was fun. I actually had a fucking blast. It's fucking selfish. It's literally like, it's so crazy.
Oh,
You're
so you're
making it about...
selfish now.
Yes, you're
Selfish
making it
now.
about. You're acting. I'm saying you're acting selfish. Absolutely. Right now, that's exactly what's happening. Hey, come on. I don't want to fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I dropped your hand. Come on. Sorry.
And I know it's long.
Just leave, girl. Just. I don't believe those sorries. He said them too many times for them to feel genuine. They're also playing cards, which were also, at one point, part of the merch that she put out. Genius. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. Except she drops lines like that just go straight through your heart. So she's a poet, poetic. How many times have we been here? I personally, many a times, not to make this about me or get too deep into the weeds, but I do have social anxiety, which was a lot harder to deal with when I was younger. And I've been to so many, gatherings, so many parties, so many social situations where literally you're just looking around, scanning the room, because you're so deep in your own thought and deep in your own, guarded room with whatever you're dealing with mentally, and you just see all the smiling faces and everyone having a great time, and none of them have the problems you have, and, none of them, feel like crap, and they're all out and having a good time, and here you are in your own funk. And it feels like the last place I'm assuming that she wants to be in right now. So let's see. Which we know, right before Red came out, which included 22. So, I'm still trying to, see the things in the background. Happy birthday. I'm sure those are actual pictures. The reeling.
After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own, now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old
Remembering.
stuff from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never good at telling jokes.
3 years gone? Is that what it is? I got distracted. 13 years gone. Is that Taylor? Ah! That's clever. She's playing, I'm assuming, the older version of Sadie's character, who is now a writer who wrote the book All Too Well and is now at an event in her honor. I guess a reading of her book that she wrote about her relationship and experience, I'm assuming, which is super, super clever because we know you're a natural storyteller, Tay.
Just between us, do you remember it all too well? Just between us,
He's wearing the scarf! Written and directed by Taylor Swift. Her, him, her later on. Congrats. There's a whole lot of credits, and I don't. Her friends. Her literary fans. Him later on. Oh, it was a different him. Huh. Him later on. All Too Well credits. SAG-AFTRA, yeah. Special thanks. Alright! I'd give a moment for the credits. Credit where credit is due to all the filmmakers and everybody involved. I'm sure it was a long filming. There's a lot packed into 15 minutes, but not one wasted second. That's the song and the short film. I mean, the song, shame on me for not giving it love back when I was 22. We're almost the same age. So when 22 came out, I was actually 22. Anyway, back on. It was great. I don't even know where to start because it was more, obviously much more than a music video. It was a short film. There was a full concept. There's a full story, regardless of how close or far away from what actually happened in her life it is. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it was pretty close, and then she, took some liberties. But I love it. She puts so much work into stuff like this, into her music, into her art, into her writing, into the visuals that come out. I talked earlier about the merch. Everything is so well thought out. Like, I would love to spend, just like a week on her team, just like observing. I mean, I'd help too, probably. I can do things. I have some skills because I don't think we got like any sort of like video or anything with Fearless Taylor's version, which was also fantastic and great. I think this might be bigger than that. I think I like the Red Taylor's version better than the Fearless Taylor's version. I mean, we're not diminishing anything, and like everything, you know, has its own, you know, life and love and moment. But I'm into this. I'm gonna play this again. Oh, I can't wait for the vinyl to come and then just let that 10-minute song just spin. It's gonna be so good. I mean, Sadie and Dylan and Taylor, like everybody, you know, their acting was fantastic. Sadie and Dylan just had great chemistry. I wanted to see. I get that the centerpiece is the song. I did want to see more scenes between the two. I know there was the really powerful scene of them in the kitchen, and they were having that. I think it was where the glass first cracked. I think is that when it was. That full scene where it was just an actual scene. I think we could have done another scene, maybe not of them fighting, maybe like around where she's like reeling from the breakup. But I would have loved to see more acting from the actors. Not to say that this is a brilliant masterpiece and extremely well done the way it is, because it is. I'm hoping you guys have seen it already, and if you have not, get on over and watch it. I'll link it below. That way you have the link to the original if you have not seen it. But it was great. Killing it. I mean, do I need to buy more merch? I'm gonna stop spending money. Spending a lot of money. I do have a lot of red merch coming. I mean, I got this already. And then red Taylor's version. Stay. So stupid. Okay. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed All Too Well, the short film. Watch it now, listen to Red, do all of the things, give Taylor Swift her love, because she's a great musician and visionary and creative person. If you're interested in watching more reaction videos, I also do unboxing videos of a lot of the items in my music collection, such as some of these. I also occasionally do remix videos and mega mixes and stuff, so you'll see some of that on my channel. If you want to see any of that, if you're interested, you know, we're going to keep this Taylor train going and do unboxings and reaction videos as they pop up and as I have time. But please subscribe if you are not. And until next time, goodbye. 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 My reflexes are on point.